So, in the last video, I previewed the fact that I wanted to make some big changes at this point in my life. I was previously working as a product marketing manager in a corporate 9 to 5 setting. I had actually been working in technology marketing for the last 7, 8 years. And I've always known deep down that I am a creative person and that I wanted to work on big, exciting, bold projects. I just didn't know how, and perhaps wasn't maybe in the best workplaces for that. Regardless of that, there's so many thoughts that you can have about your career. Where I am right now, I'm in my parents' house. I've just moved back in with my parents, and I am kickstarting a lot of the changes. But let me get into what these changes are. Essentially, what I'm trying to do here is reimagine my career, or a word that I like to use is vocation. I like to use the word vocation because it feels a bit deeper than just saying a career or a job. I have learned throughout the years and through, studying very different disciplines of spirituality that I really like to embody the things that I'm involved in, and I like to go super deep in them, and I like to share them with others. One of the things that I want to focus on this year is art and creating art for the sake of art. And so it is difficult to do that when you work in a corporate setting, right? Because the aim of you having a job, even if it's in marketing, is to make money, right? To be a part of that revenue generating machine. And obviously, we all need money. Money is a tool to get us the things that we need. Um, but I believe that you can still create art and find ways to sustain yourself. It just has to look a little bit different and might take a little bit more time. And it's not going to be a linear path. My goal for this year is to be able to move abroad, specifically to Istanbul, Turkey. I've traveled to Istanbul about 3 times now. I really, really love the place. It's always been a dream of mine to move abroad, and not just for 6 months, but really to fully relocate myself. And so, after taking, just a trip there, I felt like this is it. I can see myself living here. I can see myself really feeling engaged on a spiritual, artistic level. I think the city in and of itself is beautiful. I love the architecture. I love that it's on the water. I just feel very energized there. And I also do really love the culture, the food. It is quite different from my own being an American, but um, yeah, I feel very energized when I go there. And so I just set out to make it my goal to be able to move there. The first time I visited was in the spring of 2023. So I've kind of been on this mission ever since then to be able to get there. But I, kind of went back and forth with how I felt about my career in marketing. I had started a job that just didn't really feel right, but I really wanted the stability. I wanted to give it time for me to grow into it. Um, and yeah, I just thought that I could hold it down for, about 2 years. So 2 years has now come. And I left my job. I left my job about a week ago now, and I don't have any intention of applying to another corporate gig, um, because I have found a vocation in fitness. I have become a personal trainer. I started that journey last year. And then now I am a group fitness instructor, which is great because there's a lot of stability, within that. I work for F45, it's a global franchise. And so I feel comfortable, sort of taking this leap, but having that as like my foundation and my start. As far as like how I tie these two things together of wanting to move abroad to Istanbul, Turkey, and then growing and pursuing this vocation in fitness, I have many ideas, and I've seen a few examples. It's definitely going to take a lot of work. But what I imagine is that I could just do that there. Obviously, I could do the same thing here, which I am doing now, and that's why I'm taking the time really over the next 7 to 8 months to grow into this vocation and this new path in life, in a place where I already have a network, I already feel comfortable, and I can hopefully spin up a lot of things without having to exert as much effort as I would over in a new country where you're thinking about new language, new culture, different concepts of fitness. So that's really what I'm working towards right now. In order to get there, there are a lot of things that I have to get in order. And I would like to talk about what I have done so far in the next few videos because it really is going to require a deep dive. This is an exciting and a big thing for me. I have seen people do this before. So I feel like I have examples and I know what it's going to take, but it's not going to be easy. Like, you can know all the steps in your head, but the path getting there is not easy. So wish me luck. Keep tuning into these videos if this sounds interesting to you. Um, but yeah, moving abroad is a very big thing, and I want to make sure that I move abroad and do it in a way that is fulfilling many parts of me. It's not just about being in a new environment, it's about changing my life. And so, in order to change your life, you got to take steps to get there. It doesn't just all happen in, the course of a month, 3 months. This is really like a 3 years in the making for me. So, I'm excited to keep sharing this. And thanks for tuning in again. See you in the next video. Bye.